LaTasha, to get started, let me go ahead and invite her so she can get on here and we can get started. This is live on UE with your co-host, which is myself, and just waiting on everybody to pop on so we can get started. Today we are live with LaTasha Lynn of Signature Accessories by Tasha. She'll be joining us in a minute. My name is Danielle Anderson. I am the host of The Unheralded Entrepreneur, as well as the business owner of Executive Edge LLC, which brings you this podcast. So I'm just waiting on Tasha to come on in. See if I can get her to say something here. We're on both pages. Oh, hey. Send the invite again, please. All right. Let's see. I'm bringing you in on my phone, Tosh, because it looks like you can't come in on the laptop. Hey.
Hey, I'm here.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. So I'm gonna try to. I don't know how you can you see me? Because I'm
I,
cut off. So I
I
try to
see
switch
me
my
at the
camera.
bottom. Okay.
Do you see me at all?
I see you. There's a little glare. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I'm
Yep.
gonna move this. All right, I'm gonna move this.
Yep.
I'm gonna hold it right here. That way, you can see me. I cracked my screen on
Yes.
my camera on my cell phone, so
Oh.
that's the reason why. That's the reason why it's like that. But okay, so we are here and we will get started with your interview. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and your title,
Okay.
company name,
Uh,
stuff like that.
LaTasha Saulsberry of Signature Accessories by Tasha and Signature Workforce Solutions, LLC.
Okay. And how can people get in touch with you? What kind of products do you sell? Services do you provide?
Well, I listed two businesses, but the business that we're going to be talking about today is Signature Accessories by Tasha. Um, what we do is we service jewelry consultations. If you need help putting together jewelry with your outfits or just the product, you're just interested in the product and you know how to piece together it yourself, that's fine. And the great thing about the accessories that I sell is the price point. Everybody loves the price point, which is
Yeah.
$5. Um, and then with that, it's quality jewelry, so it does not have any nickel or lead in the jewelry. Um, I'm actually wearing the products today. The necklace or necklaces come with earrings, things like that. So for any occasion, for any style, I can style you accessory wise.
Okay. So nothing with the clothing, just the accessories to
Yeah,
match the
yeah,
clothes.
I won't do that, but I can help you out if you need some accessories.
Okay. All right. So I know we had a topic to get into today, so we're going to
Yeah.
dive right into that. The name of the topic that we're going to discuss is why direct businesses should be treated with the same respect as entrepreneurial businesses. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All
I
right.
approached
So,
you with that um, because I felt like um, we direct sales was not represented or respected or even invited to some of the tables that I had seen in our community. And a lot of the stakeholders knew I had a business. They knew I had a business before I started doing doing paparazzi.
Mm.
They knew about that, but it's kind of like this is ignored. And so I kind of wanted to debunk some of the myths that's out there about direct sales. I wanted to, just bring the light that we are a business just like other businesses. And I understand that sometimes when you're not invited to the table, you create your own table. I'm fine with that. But I just wanted to share some, maybe educate people who thought that this was not a real business.
Okay, so when you say direct sales businesses, because some people that's watching may not understand the difference between a direct sale business and an entrepreneurship type of business. So,
Hmm.
can you give us an example of some other, or well, paparazzi is one.
Yeah.
Are there any other popular direct sales businesses that people may be familiar with that you can
Oh
mention?
yeah. So everybody knows about Mary Kay, Avon's calling. My grandmother sold Avon. So those are paparazzi is like those other direct sale companies. And what direct sales is, you're basically just bringing the product directly to your customer. A lot of times you don't have overhead, you don't have, you're not in a store setting, things like that. But you still are responsible for packaging, delivering, shipping, mailing, all those things. I'm still responsible for as a business owner with this. I'm a representative of paparazzi, but I'm not an employee of paparazzi. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's the difference. Now, an entrepreneur is someone who creates something almost basically from scratch. And believe it or not, and I solely respect that. I respect that with my resume writing business. I respect that. But there's things that I've created from scratch, even with my jewelry business, that a lot of people
Mhm.
just don't know about. Like my jewelry consultations. That's something that I added, a service that I added to, just bring more, make it signature for my customers.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you say not being invited to the table, because I know, being a part of like networking events like that, they'll invite sometimes like paparazzi or Tracy Lynn and stuff like that, but they only want like one consultant per direct sales. Is that what you mean by, not?
No, but you know what? You
Okay.
brought something to my attention that I want to bring out too. Now, where direct sale companies are invited to the table when people are looking for vendors,
Mm-hmm.
not trying to throw no shade out there, but they want us to vend. But when I'm talking about to the table, when you're talking about ideas and
Mm-hmm.
things that we can actually help with and thought processes of how we can make our community better through our business, we're not invited to things like that. And that's my
Mm-hmm.
issue.
Okay.
But they're quick to invite us to a vending event to help pay for their venue. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what I was talking about.
All right. So so I'm playing devil's advocate here. So what is something that you would say you hear that I'm putting on a networking event and you want to be a part of it? What is the conversation that you would have, or what is the statement that you would make to get these facilitators of these networking events and these community events to notice that direct sale businesses like paparazzi and others that are in the community want to be brought to the table? So what is something that you would, I guess, your elevator speech or whatever, what would you say to these people to let them know, like, hey, we exist and this is how we can help in this type of environment?
Well, we provide job opportunities um, to the community just as other businesses do. We do it in a different way through direct sales, but we do provide job opportunities. We do assist other people in reaching financial freedom, and it's just a different way. That's all. And I think that we could come to the table just to get this isn't for everybody, but just just different perspectives on how we do things too. And I think we can contribute to, any effort that they may have to move our community forward.
Okay. So even like, and I'm just throwing this out there, but even like, if somebody was putting on a job fair, maybe inviting paparazzi that way because you can help them accessorize as far as, getting ready for the interview or dressing for the interview. Do you mean on the
Exactly.
lines of that? Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. Accessorizing for an interview, knowing what to wear, what not to wear, depending on the job. And also, not only have us there at a job fair to assist the attendees, because hopefully we can get the attendees before they actually come to the job fair so they're already dressed and prepared. But maybe that could be like another avenue that we present there at the job fair, but also as an employer there.
Okay.
So we can
So
just
so
offer
both.
that opportunity. So I'm nobody's boss. Nobody like answers to me, but it's still again yet an opportunity that I can present to other people that they can make money too.
Okay.
It's another
All right.
alternative form.
Right, right. So you were saying not only be there for the people who come, the interviewees that come, but also be there, as a business, as an employer. So if
Mhm.
there was like a pre event leading up to the job fair, you would want to be a part of that, and offering, how to dress, how not to dress for an interview and stuff like that, and accessorizing their outfits. But then also be there as an employer for people who are seeking work. Did I get that correct?
Right, right.
Okay.
And
Okay.
every year I donate to Central State University. They have an event for male and female students where males donate neckties for the guys and we donate pearls for the girls and to get them prepared for like career week. And I donate that every year to them to help, just prepare the students for the employers that are coming. So that's kind of like a pre thing that we do before their big
Okay.
event. Yeah.
Okay. And I was doing some research before our interview, and I came across something. And you can share your insight on this if you want. If not, you'd be like, no, Daniel, I don't want to talk about that. Just let me know. So I always got to play devil's advocate and ask the questions that I'm thinking our viewers might be
Because
might be wanting to
somebody else
hear.
could
But
be asked thinking it too. Yeah. Yeah.
so what about when people are hesitant to join direct sale businesses because they're wanting to know, is it like a poly scheme? Is this another poly scheme? Is this a pyramid
Hmm.
scheme? What about the people what would you say to the people that feel like that?
You know what? I would tell them the real scheme, the real scam is working for a job for 40 years and not getting a raise. Getting what? Getting a 50-cent raise, being in the same position for 4 years. Now that's a scam. And the CEO of the company is getting rich off their hard work, 8 hours a day, making that commute. That's the scam. No, but there are scams when it comes to multi-level marketing. And what I like about paparazzi, because I did my research before I joined. I researched and I prayed about it. And I just want to say one thing. Kimberly Johnson, hello. She said, awesome. I love that. And I love HBCUs. Woo! Yes. But I didn't want you to think that we were ignoring you, Kimberly. But um, it is not a pyramid scheme when there is a product along with the business. So if I was just strictly in paparazzi to recruit, join my team, but I wasn't selling anything because
Hmm.
I tell people this all the time. I actually make more money selling this. Well, that's not $5, but this $5 product than I do off commission from team building. And what it is with team commission from team building is basically me training my team, supporting my team, leading and guiding, and then them turning around and making sales. I do get a percentage of that, but that's not the sole way that I make money. I make money
Hmm.
too by selling a product. And paparazzi divided everything into thirds. So I cannot move forward until my team has like equal legs. It's kind of complicated, but they made it that way so there's no get rich quick type scheme, and you're not solely, sucking the life out of your team trying to, make money off of them. So that's where
Right.
the pyramid. So I tell people, if you are looking to join a direct sale company, does not have to be paparazzi. Of course, I would love for you to join paparazzi with me, but it doesn't have to be. Just make sure that they have a product too. That there has to be a product, because I can solely just not even have a team. And I mean, right now people have chose to leave and do other things, and that's fine. This is not for everybody. I'm having the best time of my life selling a jewelry right now.
Okay. Well, good, good. So let's bring it back a little bit. So what I know we mentioned some other places like you said Mary Kay and I mentioned Tracy Lynn and Avon and different places like that. What made you, I know you said you researched and you prayed before you joined paparazzi. So before you got into the business, what one or two things stuck out for you in paparazzi that made you want to become a part of the company?
It was the product first, because I was a customer first before I was a consultant, and the product got me. I could stand behind it. I was like, oh, this is something that everybody can afford. It's pretty, who doesn't like to dress up? What woman doesn't like to dress up? We, as little girls, we played dress up, right? We was in our mom's
Mhm.
jewelry boxes and in her high heels and stuff. And I was like, wow, this is I can do this. I thought it wasn't like too, yeah, it was just something that I could do. So that's what got me out. But they got me first as a customer, because I was, I don't know, I know I was on unemployment. So I was like in between jobs when I started paparazzi. And I wanted to support a high school friend because she had supported me in my resume business. And she just kept talking about this paparazzi, paparazzi, paparazzi. And I'm like, okay, so let me go take a look at her website. I'm going to buy one piece. And went to the website and I saw all this beautiful jewelry, and it was $5. I was like, oh, I can afford $5 on my unemployment. And $5
Right.
turned into what, 6 pieces? And but it didn't break the bank. And when it
Right.
arrived, she didn't tell me that it came with earrings. So when the jewelry came, I was like, oh my God, this is so, this is a great deal. So that's what got me. And then when I did my research, I actually was looking for something wrong. I was looking for people to say bad things about it. I was like, because the moment I see something bad, I'm not doing this. And I couldn't find anything at that time. I couldn't find anything. Of course, you're going to have a few disgruntled people, and
Right.
with anything. But yeah, I couldn't find anything. I was the same as you. I was playing devil's advocate. Like, if I see something bad, I'm not doing this. So there it
Okay.
was.
All right. And then from the information that you sent me, you established in 2017.
Hmm.
Is that right?
I, I
Okay.
started.
So about okay. So about 3 years now. So what's keeping you there? What's keeping you to delve into more? Because when you first started, you weren't a direct
I was a
executive
star
director.
consultant, and
Okay.
now I'm an executive director. What is keeping me here? Because I've done direct sales before. I've done Mary Kay before. I've done Avon before. And neither, nothing bad about them. It didn't hold my interest. And I
Hmm.
guess it just wasn't for me. And I never advanced. And this is a company where I was able to advance in. But what I learned most, what's keeping me here is my customers for sure. During this pandemic, I was going to like put my business on hold, and not because I felt terrible like trying to sell to people during a pandemic. Like, we're trying to fight for our lives right now. We don't know anything about this thing that's out here. And I realized we were stuck in the house, and I just started going live with with the product, and we were playing games, and my customers were looking forward to that. And
Hmm.
um they're inboxing me saying, thank you, Tasha, because I actually look forward to, some people are living by themselves. And when we were on lockdown, so just to bring joy with $5 jewelry, I do it for my customers now.
Okay,
And I have
good.
a son going to school, so I
I
want
know
to
that's
help him
right.
out too,
I know that's
so
right. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well that's good. I mean, just going off of what you said, even though we were at home, because I'm working from home with my day job too. So even though we're at home, like you said, we still have things that we did on a regular basis that we look forward to. And I probably myself personally, I'm sharing a little bit, I'm being transparent to here, maybe a little bit too much, but um since we've been on the pandemic, I think I've done a lot more ordering online or buying
Yep.
stuff online and stuff like that because I'm home. I have a little bit more time on my hands. I'm
Yeah.
in front of the computer and stuff like that, and everybody with their marketing and ads and stuff like that is coming up, so it's kind of like you're just driven to buy things, even though we really didn't have nowhere to wear stuff for a little
Our
while.
Zoom meetings. What about our Zoom meetings? We had to look good this part of so yeah, I was telling people, you need a necklace because that's what they're gonna see on
Yeah.
Zoom.
See, and that's a great selling point. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe having when you're seeing, just trying to give a little bit of suggestions here, when you're seeing that people are putting on an event, or the community is having some type of special event, just saying stuff like that, well, what about in your Zoom meetings? Everybody is doing Zoom right now, so this is a way that paparazzi can help, with that. And then I just talked to another lady yesterday. I'm not going to say her name or her business yet, because she's still in the process of working on it. But I just talked to her, and she wants to do like enrichment for youth, both male and female. But a part of her services will be providing services to them and products to them and stuff like that, or putting them in contact with people who have services to help with self-esteem. So I know
Yes.
just like makeup, jewelry can be a big self-esteem booster and help you feel good about yourself, and young people feel good about themselves and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So now, is
That's
paparazzi still
awesome.
doing the children's line as well?
Yes, I forgot to talk about that. Yep, we have children's line. People go crazy over that, and adults wear that jewelry too because they have cute little stud earrings. A lot of people just like little studs, and they're $1. Like, where can you go to get children's jewelry for $1? And then we have a male line too. So guys love our jewelry too. It's just a win-win for everybody. And like you said, the self-esteem, the confidence builder. I, you just can't go wrong with it. And but yeah, it's my job to get the word out and let everybody know this is a positive thing, and it's a business. Whether you view it that way or not.
Yeah, it is. It is. And so with marketing, with direct sales businesses and stuff like that, I know paparazzi has their own pieces and their own things that they put together. How much leeway do you have in marketing your business if you go into business for yourself with paparazzi? How much freedom do you have to market yourself out there so people are aware?
I would say I have about 50-50. I have to, of course, follow their guidelines because I'm a representative of the company, not an employee of them. They have their own policies and procedures and their branding. So they kind of took that hard part out of it to where I can still brand myself. I can still name my business Signature Accessories by Tasha. I can still do that. But they came up with the price point for the jewelry. So we have a signature line, and then we have our regular $5 jewelry line, which everyone knows about, and then our children's line, which is $1. So I could sell the piece that I'm wearing is $5. Everything I'm wearing today is $5. I could sell it for $10 if I wanted to. I just couldn't sell it for under 5.
Okay.
That's their stipulation. And some people have done that. I've seen that. And it's so funny because the customers, they know. They're like, that's a $5 piece. Why is she selling that for $10? She can, she can. But it really doesn't behoove that person to do that because people know now. They know that's $5. Why am I pay you 10 when I can go to Susie and get it for 5? This piece here is a $25 piece. This is our Z collection line.
That's
I
beautiful.
probably could sell it for more than 25, but again, why would I do that? I just can't sell it under 25. So that's basically the only stipulation that they have with the
Okay.
company. But I set my own shipping rates. I ship all over the United States. I set my own shipping rates. I do my own packaging. I have my own delivery procedures and ordering procedures. I have a replicated website. Then I have my own website with the business. So it's pretty much, like say for instance, you go into partnership. There's different levels to businesses, and so it's to me, I look at it more like a partnership. I'm in partner. They handle the production part. I don't have to do that, and then I get it to the people.
Okay.
So that's how I look at it.
Okay. We got a little bit more time here. I was looking for some questions and comments. I know I saw some from Kimberly and you read them out, but just before we get off, a couple of more things I wanted to delve into. So as far as being a paparazzi, being in Youngstown, and a lot of people say this when I interview them, is Youngstown is so small. So how do you stay competitive in this area with the amount of paparazzi consultants or paparazzi jewelry sellers? How do you stay in friendly competition, or how you stay competitive in this area?
Um, well, I am able to brand it a little bit, without violating paparazzi's policies and procedures. I am able to brand my own way, and my line has always been with all my businesses the signature way. So I kind of stand out in that aspect. But
Okay.
I just say providing the ultimate customer service to people. People remember how you make them feel. So I always
Right.
try to leave my customers feeling, as we talked before, they're confident. They're just smiling. And I know when I get a inbox picture, look at me and my jewelry, and they're smiling and feel so. I know I did my job. So people now, when I first came on the scene, I hustled and I grind. Every event, I was trying to be there. Every whatever, I was there. So I put in the work, and then people started coming to me asking me to do things, or to join my team and things like that. So I just think it's how you make people feel when they do business with you, and they'll keep coming back, and that's what sets me apart from other people. And then I try to team build. So when I'm building a team, and I know of an event, and especially if I can't do it, I try to give it to one of my team members. Like, you get that event, you do that,
Hmm.
and supporting and guiding and them. So of course we don't compete amongst each other, and then we have a thing where other people who are not on our team, they're Papa sisters. We're all a paparazzi family. There shouldn't You shouldn't look at it as competition, even though we know it's out there. It happens. It does. Like you said, at an event, there should only be one consultant there. That is a paparazzi policy. And I
Okay.
do see people break it, but yeah. Um, but yeah, I just think it's just as simple as good customer service. That's all.
Okay. All right. And then my other question was, when you what you were saying earlier, I'm sorry, it just blew my mind. Oh, when you were talking about going to different events and stuff like that, and putting your stuff out there, do you more so, now that you're more seasoned in the business, do you want more so to be invited to the bigger community events? I mean, I know you would still do like the vending events and stuff like that, but where
Mhm.
is your heart, where is your focus as far as where you want to be put in the aspect of invites to different things, to community events and stuff like that?
I can't do everything, but I'm still hungry. Like I will. No
Oh,
event is
that's
too
right.
small or too big for me. I do them all if I can.
Okay.
If I can. But
Okay.
yeah, I want to in the future. I want to create my own events and give other direct sale people and other businesses too a platform where they can get their product out there and share it with other people. That's
Okay.
my hope in the future.
All right, great. So your consulting as far as styling, how would someone like how does that process work? How would someone get in touch with you to say, "Hey, I'm going to this and I need some help with my jewelry." How would they get in touch with you? What do they need to send you? How does that work?
They people have been just inboxing me, and then I was like, we need to have a process here. So
Right.
now the process is they can email me, latashalyn1@gmail.com, or they can go to my Facebook business page, Signature Accessories by Tasha, and click appointment, and they can book an appointment. And then we have a 30-minute Zoom consultation because we're still practicing social distancing. And all they do is have their outfit ready or a couple outfits that they have picked out, and I'll say okay, and I'll just show them some jewelry that I think will go with that, or gold jewelry will go with this green outfit, or something like that. So that's how they can do, or if they just simply want to inbox me, they can inbox me, and they do all the time. They send me pictures. I got this outfit. What goes with this outfit? So yeah, they can do that.
Okay. Now, is there a charge for that Zoom consultation? Is there a charge
There
for
is no
that?
charge. It's free of charge. Only thing that they pay for if they choose is the jewelry that I show.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all of our questions. I'm looking down here to make sure I didn't miss anybody. But I think that's all of our
Oh,
questions. Go ahead.
taxes. I don't know why I forgot to talk about taxes.
Oh, okay.
So that's if people are looking at it like, well, that's still not a real business. I still have to follow the tax guideline as other entrepreneurs would in business. So I get tax breaks for having my own business and operating it in my house. So they look at the square footage and all of that, or space, cell phone, things like that. All the things that you could write off for taxes, same thing as other businesses. So we have the tax breaks. I still have to file the same way, and LLC, incorporated business, all of that. I still have to follow the same rules and guidelines. So there it is. Real business.
Okay. All right. Real business. That's right. When you paying them taxes, that's real business.
Real
That is
business.
real
Yep.
business. Okay, all right. So, well, thank you for your time today. If you real quick could give us your Facebook again and your email again, just if anybody just hopped on and we went through
Okay.
that part, if you can give that again.
Sure. And thank you, Daniel. Thank you. You
You're
always represent and invite me to the table. So, I wasn't talking about you.
oh, that's all right. That's all right.
No, thank you for giving me the platform to talk about this. But if anyone wants to reach me, you can like my business page on right here on Facebook at Signature Accessories by Tasha. I have a VIP group. It's VIP Signature Accessories for VIPs only. If you want to see like the hot new releases, they get to see those first. And my email address is LaTashaLynn and the number 1 @gmail.com. And you can also visit my website, LaTashaLynn.com, if you're thinking about joining or have any questions.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time today. It was interesting conversation. This video will be available on my Executive Edge LLC page if you want to send any of your clients or your family and friends to that. And then I'll be
Absolutely.
uploading it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll be uploading it as well on the Unheralded Entrepreneurs YouTube channel.
Oh, yay.
So
Okay. Will do.
yeah, yeah. So thank you everybody for joining us who tuned in today. Thank you for being with us and everybody have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.